Hello, I'm Vicki Johnson. I'm in a pain and harassment case with Georgia, Tennessee, and New York. And I actually own this property. And in a court case along with some other stuff, and my children have been trapped in the court case. We have been in it for almost 10 years. It's a hate crime, and anybody can sign a petition to help me move dead. I almost died yesterday, and I don't feel good today. So any videos I did are kind of not very clear, not very good. Call the police department anywhere. You can sign a petition. The community is laughing about the fact that they stole all my stuff, like just these bags that I just recently bought the past few days, actually last week. All these people are actually on my property. It's supposed to be closed in court. Anybody can call any police department, or the Islip Court is actually willing to talk to some people. It's Islip Courthouse in New York. It's on Long Island, and any police department on Long Island or in the state of New York, period, is willing to talk to anybody. And just give them a call. You can ask about court papers and ask what is in my name, and they won't tell you a dollar amount, but they're keeping everything from me, including what I originally got from Joey before I ever moved here. It was almost $3 million, and my children, and I'm not feeling too good. I almost died yesterday, and through the court case, unless they decide, which has only been a few times, I can be resuscitated if I don't come back. So most of the time, by the grace of God, I have came back. So just call any police department, the courts, and you can sign a petition, and they'll all be willing to remove me and arrest all these people. They're walking on private property. They're supposed to be closed in a court case, and they're laughing about it and think it's funny. And a lot of people are supposed to be arrested, and they think it's funny that they got me sitting at a door, and it's about 90 degrees and it's hot, and I was drugged, and I almost died last night. My heart, my lungs, and my brain almost shut off, and I had to breathe and fight to keep it going. And at the moment, I'm having seizures, and that's what it was. It's seizures in my heart and my lungs and other parts of my body and my brain, and my face, and just every part of my body. It's epileptic seizures that go into my lungs and my heart and my brain, and I must shut it off. How did they know that? Because I'm monitored through my ears, and I'm monitored through a chip in my head, and it also causes pain. But you just go to any police department, and they'll be willing to explain it to you. But all these people are walking on my property illegal. There's cameras set up, and they will be arrested and they will be charged, because it's even though it's community effort to protest a aquarium being closed because of crime and too much fraud. All these places are closing because it's too much crime, and they're protesting because they don't want their places. Playgrounds closing, and a waiting for closing, but it will. and my kids have whole classrooms that are being arrested, making fun of anybody in this case. And my daughter was almost raped, and it's a crime. So I'm sitting around watching mommies bring their children, and daddies bring their children, and children playing with their friends, and they're all supposed to be took by Hamilton County Social Service for their parents, involving them in crime or involving them saying stuff, or even visiting the aquarium that the community is being left open. and the courts and police department have been controlled and do the case, and all that they're doing is just setting everybody up and fighting my removal. They can't get out of charges. They can't get out of lawsuits. They can't get out of losing the children. They can't get out of anything, and they're having to arrest whole communities. So, but I need to be removed because I've had gun threats and all sorts of stuff, and being drugged a lot, and so were my children. My daughter had to be resuscitated in the police department, and I was not told, and I have been too, and all that the community did is laugh about all this, and they've been laughing today. And I'm lucky to be alive from last night, and I almost died right in front of a sheriff and right from his car. And they'll tell you about it and tell you about other things that's happened. But just give me a call. Alrighty, bye. And you can sign a petition to help me get me out, and that's worldwide. Bye. I want to go home. I want to get married, and I want what I'm supposed to have, including my children. Oh, I'm adopting 2 twins. I got 7 kids. Bye.